Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBoss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about something very interesting and something I want you to be aware about and also issue a really big warning. So I was browsing the Grand Theft Auto 5 subreddit the other day, and I saw a post from a user, Zefs86. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to check it out for yourself or you want to look into it for a little bit more information. And the title of his post was, Rockstar just scammed me for 150 euros. They can't even confirm legit shark card customers. So when I saw this, I was like, whoa. And it obviously has a ton of support on the Reddit page. And he's actually posted what happened to him. And I'm going to be sharing that with you guys right now. So he stated, hello, Rockstar support. On August 1st, I bought a Megalodon shark card. I got my money and no issues there. A few days later, August 6th, I saw your cash bonus event and decided to buy another Megalodon shark card. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, the Megalodon shark card is the most expensive one, the one that gets you $8 million. So he's not buying the cheap cards here. He's buying the really, really expensive ones. Now, he states, when I got in-game, it said it would take 24 hours to process the request. The day after, when I log in, I get a new message saying that my transaction is complete, but it exceeds my balance limit. I then spend some of the money in order to make room for the second shark card I bought. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that sounds kind of weird. I've never received that, and I've purchased many shark cards in Grand Theft Auto Online. He states, I received the rest of the money, no issues here either. At this point, I still have $10.5 million left, and I'm waiting for the $4 extra million I will receive from the cash bonus event that stops August 10th. Okay, so at this time, he's got $10.5 million in the bank, and he's expecting an extra $4 million, which would bring his total to $14.5 million if this was all said and done and when he was supposed to get all the money he earned from the shark cards. However, he goes on to say, but today, August 8th, I was playing in a public lobby. A random person asked everyone to put bounties on someone else, so I did this. Here is proof of the person asking me to put up the bounty. Now, unfortunately, we don't obviously have that image. It wasn't made available to us, but I would imagine that that isn't that far-fetched. Someone asking someone to put a bounty on them, and most of the lobby complying. I've been in some pretty aggressive Grand Theft Auto Online lobbies where the majority of players would be perfectly fine putting, a couple $1,000s on the bounty of any player in game. He goes on to say, just an hour later, I find myself completely broke. I'm standing in my warehouse buying upgrades to my delivery vehicles, and I realize that all my money is gone. How is this possible? I have attached a picture of proof from my Steam history that shows about 2 Megalodon shark cards. He goes on to state a little bit about his Steam account, but we follow up with, if you investigate this, you'll see 2 Megalodon shark card purchases and that they are legit. You should also be able to see how I haven't spent the money and yet it's gone. And this bounty thing that happened in a public lobby is the only reason I can see how my money got lost, since that's the only interaction I had with anyone else during this time. Unless you guys remove the money from my account yourselves, then I'd like to know why. He then goes on to say, I really hope you guys can help me with this. I've spent a lot of money on your games and intend so in the future. And this right here was Rockstar's reply. So they said, hello, Zefs. Thank you for contacting Rockstar support. We are sorry to hear that you have encountered an issue with Grand Theft Auto Online regarding the loss of GTA money. We have examined your account and found that you have made multiple purchases in-game and were unable to verify the loss of Grand Theft Auto money. Therefore, we are unable to process with this claim. We appreciate your understanding in this regard. If you have any more inquiries, etc., contact us here. Okay. So that is obviously not the response that Zefs wanted to see and not the response that I think anyone would want to see. Now, unfortunately, because we can't see the proof that Zefs provided and we obviously can't see the back end on his account of purchasing the material or not purchasing goods in Grand Theft Auto Online, it's a little hard to say, what exactly is going on here and what Rockstar saw. But it seems as if Zefs is being honest, that someone, through whether it's glitches or mods or hacks, this was occurring on the PC, by the way, stole his money or at least removed it. Now, we've seen issues like this in the past where players used, I think it was like the insurance system to drain people's money. And I stated that that was one of the most hideous, horrible things that someone could do in online, because you could literally take real life money from people. At that point, you weren't just impacting Grand Theft Auto Online cash. Because shark card money flows into the same category as regularly earned money, that insurance fraud was a way to literally drain people's hard-earned money. And I think this new bounty thing that this person has done is the exact same way. Now, Zeph's actually followed up with a response to this. I'm not going to be showing it in this video. I'll leave a link once again to the description if you want to check it out for yourself. But he's basically going on saying, like, obviously the response that we would have, that this is pretty ridiculous. I just lost, so much money in game and in real life, and you can't help me here. That doesn't seem like something that's really fair here. And what I want to do is issue a warning to all of you guys. So it certainly seems as if something is going on in Grand Theft Auto Online. I'm not sure if it's just on the PC or if it's on the consoles as well, but I would imagine something like this more so happening on the PC. But maybe there's a new bounty gate or something going on where don't place bounties on people in a public lobby, because maybe that triggers some system that allows hackers or modders or whatever to take money from hardworking people in game. So that's warning number one. In public lobbies, do absolutely not put bounties on anyone. That is just bad in general, obviously from the example we've seen right now. Warning number two, it looks like public lobbies are once again no longer safe in Grand Theft Auto Online. I thought they were for a while because Rockstar had to clean it up so that the CEO VIP money-making system thing could work for the Finance and Felony DLC. But now I'm guessing that, public lobbies are not safe, especially if something like this could happen. So I always recommend solo sessions, close friend sessions, invite only, crew sessions, especially if you're doing races or just various things in online. No sense in risking your money or your account in a public session. And number three, and I know this could be difficult, but this is always the importance of recording everything you do. Now, I know, like I said, for example, that might be hard for some people. They might not have a capture device, or they might not have the software in order to do this. For myself, when I record, I have a program on console that allows me to go back in time, which is very nice. Same with on PC. I can record the last 5 minutes with a push of a button. So if anything does happen to me, I can always gather the last 5 minutes just in case someone comes up to me, sucker punches my character and takes all my money, for example. I'd be good to go, and I would have the proper proof to show to Rockstar. I think that's the issue here. Maybe the proof you've provided doesn't necessarily justify to Rockstar that you've had money taken. Now, do I absolutely believe that this user has? Yes, because I've seen stuff like this happen. I know the craziness of Grand Theft Auto Online, and I don't think anyone would go to the trouble of buying shark cards just to try and trick Rockstar and saying, hey, I had money taken, just to earn a couple extra $1 or $2 million. That doesn't seem like something would do. So bottom line, Grand Theft Auto Online is going through some crazy stuff right now. And I want you guys to be careful, because I would hate to see anything like this happen to you guys, because this is absolutely horrible. No one deserves to have anything done to their Grand Theft Auto Online characters in general, but no one deserves to lose $10.5 million, I guess $14.5 million if he was to receive the $4 million extra cash. No one deserves to have that lost, but no one deserves to have their real life money taken as well. That's when it really draws a harsh line between what is just not acceptable and what is just thievery, which is really, really crazy. So, Zephs, hopefully you are able to work this out. I'm not sure what more you could do as far as Rockstar support goes. One warning I did see in the comments section of this post is that because you're on Steam, you need to be very careful about charging back. I've seen many people have issues on Steam when it comes to chargebacks, including getting your account closed or banned. So as much as you might want to talk to Steam about this, this definitely seems like it's a Rockstar thing because it happened in their game. Steam probably had nothing to do with this and couldn't help you out anyways. So I would not recommend charging back here. Otherwise, you seriously might have some other issues on your account. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below on what you think of this situation. Who's in the right here? Who is in the wrong here? I would really love to hear from you guys there. I definitely think that Zephs was just minding his own business in a public lobby. You can't fault someone for being in a public lobby. I mean, it's in the game for a reason. It's not like Rockstar has to put a huge disclaimer that says public lobbies may cause loss of money or items or something like that. No, public lobbies should be just as safe as invite-only lobbies. So once again, that's kind of my final verdict right there. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section down below about this this whole situation. I just think it's absolutely crazy. Zephs, once again, I'm hoping for the best for you, man, because that is absolutely ridiculous. And hopefully my video can maybe shed a light on the situation. Maybe someone from Rockstar will see it and say, hey, let's help this guy out. So that's probably the best case scenario right there. If you guys did go on and enjoy this video, however, or found it informational or helpful in any way, I'm just trying to keep you guys safe and online, and that's really the bottom line of this video, just to issue a big warning and to try to keep you guys as safe as possible. But if you did enjoy, be sure to drop it a like and also subscribe if you guys are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.